Dad's home now. He's supposed to be gone all day. We can't start until I mute in case he screams down the stairs that he's home. Hey everyone, it's RockMan and Ratmus. We'll get started in a minute here. Sadie is licking my chair.
She's her treat is over there.
I thought that was the leg of my chair.
If it was smothered in peanut butter, she would like it. That's what dogs do, apparently.
Sadie would eat anything smothered in peanut butter just like Ratmus would. Oh, God.
Especially grapes, oh God.
Oh, God.
Come over here and play.
This is a disc game, and I'm assuming once you put the disc in, it's going to just start up.
Yes. Let's say things.
The disc is on the shelf, so I don't know what you're doing just sitting there.
I was stupid and assumed that you already put the disc in.
No. Since I just told you that when you put the disc in, the game would probably start automatically. Now, Ratmus bought this game, and this is what he chose for October Resident Evil 2018, so I know absolutely nothing about it.
I know very little. That didn't just start, so...
So I'm an idiot. Now, is that Jill or what?
Yeah, it's Jill, and she's on a boat, motherfucker. Use an herb to avoid death.
I thought that said, like, herb yourself to death.
Smoke weed every day.
Hey, Chad, can you hear us in the game? They're dead. Just like,
Guess they weren't smoking enough herbs. Sadie?
Speaking of which, I wanted to tell you this before, but today's Tuesday. Wednesday, the barbecue horror Halloween movie night is going to be a movie called The Conjuring. Spoilers, in that movie, there's a family who has a dog named Sadie, and the dog gets killed, I think murdered by ghosts.
Oh God, so I can't watch it.
You tell me whether you can watch it.
So campaign mode.
Just check what, what is raid mode? Cooperative mode. Okay, well, is it like local co-op? Is it online co-op? I don't know. Check options for the hell of it.
Green and blue. Any preference?
You're the one playing the game.
Something blue.
Why don't you, check the controls so that you can see what they are?
Display to
Just leave that on.
Sadie, lay down.
Sure. Check the audio and then tell me why the hell you made this command.
If I made that, it was because of reference to what someone said.
Alright, just leave that the way it
But
is.
the chat volume, wait, they're dead.
Of course they're dead. Check what languages there are. That's a lot of languages. Does it have that many languages for
Yongo Dake.
the voice?
Should I put it in Japanese first?
No, like if it was just us, I might say put it in Japanese with English subtitles. But no, let's just leave it on
Italian, oh god.
English. Okay. Check the controls so you can see what the hell you're doing before the game starts. You're a shooter number 1. Second shooter. I'm sure there'll be a wonderful tutorial, but
Strength.
use knife as R2. Use herb as triangle. Those are important. Reload. Okay. Alright, you ready to go?
The game sound should be on normal, right? That wasn't probably when you choose to
Start the game.
Yeah. You have to start the game to play the game, everybody.
So normally that's how it works, Ratmus.
Let's see, what are you doing?
From looking at the trophies, we did find out that it says episode 1 there. I think there's 12 episodes. I don't think there's a higher difficulty than Infernal. Like, I thought maybe you unlock something if you beat on Infernal, but I don't think so. I'm assuming that if you played on normal, you would get the trophies for casual and normal. That's usually how it works. I mean, again, just like Heavy Rain, we're going to try to get trophies, but we're not going to get 100% probably, and who knows if Ratmus is ever going to go back to this game. This is just like a beat the game playthrough. I don't know if we're going to do raid mode or not.
It's totally blind. Look at those chesticles, because that's the worst word for them I could think of at the time. Check it out. I'm on a boat.
It looked like he was in the stupid, gunner thing of the Millennium Falcon.
Hey, Jill, I'm getting cocky. The Queen of Sheba.
Well, the fucking Queen of Sheba.
It's totally like Resident Evil guy.
And once again, where am I? This should have been muted.
Too soon.
I don't know what the audio problem is, but I have to jack the audio way up until we can hear the damn dialogue.
Hoping our dialogue will be loud.
Probably. So this is a Carnival cruise ship gone wrong, full of zombies.
Yes.
You have to have BSAA, written on all our things, even though it's made in China. Even though China has a BSAA.
Run the bullshit Alcoholics Anonymous.
It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from the last known
They're on the light
puts them
Right here on this ship.
He's perfect. He accidentally hit triangle.
Stab your partner.
You'll see no one.
That's-
I'm gonna nail you in the junk. Just a quick turn around.
Quick time events. You have 15 bullets, so use them wisely. Do you have an inventory that you can look at, or what? Restart. I don't know.
I'll select.
Yeah,
I have to hit that button.
Take a screenshot of it.
Okay, that's. Or was it? What button did I hit from this?
I don't know.
Go to the controllers here.
There's only so many buttons.
Details. Shit.
button. Oh, it's the Liberty Bell, so it must be a Liberty ship.
Living Liberty ship.
Full of strange zombie life forms.
The sound of this bell.
Does she even speak? Maybe her inner monologues are silent. I might be able to knife it off.
What a stretch.
Oh, no, she's actually speaking those lines. We just cannot hear her because of the stupidness of the PlayStation 4 audio.
Just turn everything else down except the volume, right? Hope this is not Chris's corpse.
You guys are just going to have to, pretend that you're hearing those, because Ratmus ain't going to read it.
Let me see if I can...
It's not going to help, because then,
Other things are going to be louder.
Yeah, because when there's cutscene dialogue, it's going to be, super loud. You can't get the voices any louder.
Yeah.
I mean, you could lower the music a little bit, but I just took a screenshot. Stop pressing that button. What button did you push? Which is a speed reference.
Let me turn the other things down a little.
Also, when you're going to the menu, why do the selections make a noise like a submarine?
Because we're, nautical now.
Search for Chris. Chris Mother effin' Redfield?
Chris, are you alright? Just kidding, I'm not Rebecca.
Just kidding, I don't care if he's alright.
Yeah, I can move while shooting. I need some signs of life, everybody.
I still didn't, even though it lines up all the way, I cannot hear what she's saying.
Well, that's why I have the subtitles on. Do the water command.
Oh god, jump scare.
It's okay, it's John McClane talking about TV dinners.
Come to New York, they said. Go to a party, they said. Take off your shoes, they said.
Is that Chris's blood? Oh, wait, that's not Chris.
Is that John McCain's dead body, I thought you were going to say?
Yes. Does he have shoes?
Pick up a witness, they said. It'll be a cakewalk, they said. Pick up my wife from the airport, they said.
Do a hack.
Pick up my son at Chernobyl, they said. Oh god, that never happened.
Yes.
Just jump down. It's only 6 stories. It's out of order.
You are out of order. Good, John McClane's okay, everybody.
Yippee-ki-yay. There's always more partial to Roy Rogers.
Buck Rogers.
No one likes that.
Totally something in here.
Speaking of which, have you seen the movie Galaxy Quest?
Yes, I have.
When did you see this movie?
Like
Back in the 90s.
No, like on TV, like a couple of years ago, really.
Okay, because I had never seen it, and I decided to watch it with song, and I did.
Have you seen Labyrinth, though?
No,
It's rats.
no, I have not seen that.
The rats got in the swill. Power still works here. I wonder if they have Diet Cola.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could try the audio the other way and see how that is, but first of all, then the audio would be coming out of the TV also, and there would be kind of an echo effect. And then the other thing is, sometimes when I mess with changing that settings, then like I screw up everything and like the audio just won't work until I restart the stream. So like, you know, maybe we should have tested it beforehand.
Yes.
But I mean,
we can always try that at like next time or something.
yeah, I mean, if we don't want to try it right now, we could definitely try it in between now and next time.
Still nothing in there. Whoa.
'Cause basically, if anyone's watching this recording, the issue has something to do with, like, I think the audio is set for, like,
Take a look at these.
the audio is set for Dolby Stereo, and there's really no other option that the PlayStation 4 has, and for some reason with the way my capture card is, it's not, the audio is coming out of my computer so that we can hear it and the stream can hear it, and it's not capturing the audio properly.
I got something.
There's a gun inside.
As you can see,
It's
like,
a gun.
Now what?
during certain dialogue scenes we can hear it, but during other dialogue scenes we can't, and I've learned that's because actually I've complained before about TV shows and how, like, sometimes on TV shows the dialogue will be quiet compared to, like, you know, I'll be watching like NCIS and there's like a loud gunfight, bang, 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 explosions, and then like I have to turn down the TV volume, but then I can't hear the dialogue, so I have to turn it up again when there's a dialogue scene. And James Rolfe was complaining about the same thing during one of his movie reviews, and they were saying that's because that a lot of movies and shows are now mixed for Dolby Stereo. And like, even though I have a stereo sound system, sort of, I guess it's not set up properly or something. Or maybe it is, but just, I don't know, maybe it's old. But yeah, in between now and my next stream, I'll try something else
This explains
where I will
everything.
put the audio directly to OBS to the stream and see if that works.
Where are you,
We'll
Chris?
see. Have they ever said who the frick this guy is?
Not yet, no.
Episode 1, Into the Depths.
Brinstar? She's Samus now?
No, not Brinstar. This has nothing to do with Metroid.
It's just Resident Vania. Gonna have to hit X to do that.
Resident Vania.
4. Now we'll get some backstory. Nothing said nuts.
Nuts! Special report.
The sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest structures.
This does, like, her mouth does not go with
It
the
took
words.
over 11 years to
She been
finish
Italian?
constructing the world's first aquapolis, the floating
The what
city
now?
of Terra Grigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix and equipped with the latest green technologies. Never before had solar energy been used to supply power to an entire
Let's build a
city.
wonderful future utopia and then hope that zombies don't invade.
2004,
Yes.
Velcro, a terrorist group opposing
Velcro?
the city's development, launched a bioterrorist attack. They not only released a virus, but also several creatures known as bioorganic weapons, further complicating the
Known as
situation.
BBWs.
This launched one of the worst tragedies the world has ever seen.
It's great how anyone can just, you know, unleash lizard creatures now.
The world's
In
leading counter-bioterror
futuristic
organization
2004.
operating under the auspices of the U.S. was called in to direct
Those guys
efforts
really
to
hate
contain
solar
the attack.
energy.
So they hated solar energy so much they had to have lizard creatures destroy them. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't call them lizard creatures. That's offensive to LizardCon.
In as observers to assist the FBC. Realizing the need for immediate and decisive action, Supreme Local Headquarters issued the order to use the city's solar energy matrix on itself. Media outlets around the world began to refer to the incident as the Terra Grigia Panic.
It's Raccoon City Part 2.
Following the incident, the FBC announced it has successfully disbanded the terrorist group
Called Velcro.
Because they really
It is
stick
now
it to you.
2005.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Crime and security is
Futuristic
finally
2005. This game didn't come out in
As
2005.
you can see, the
It is?
lost city of
Well, that might be
Terra
misleading because it
remains
was on the
inaccessible.
3DS, I believe,
A
first or
silent
something.
and potent symbol of the threat that bioterror poses for people around the world.
So this is not originally on PS4?
No, it was originally 3DS and then
This is a
Xbox 360. And
this is a
PS3.
port of a 3DS game?
Yeah, like with the graphics kind of like amped up a little bit. That was my Raccoon City.
Ah, there you two are.
I had no idea.
You don't normally join the fray. Well, my doctor told me I need exercise.
Okay, well,
I assume you both
its
know
first
that
release even was 2012, not 2005, so...
Okay. Well, I guess maybe that was to put it between the Resident Evil like 4 or 5.
So this is before 5?
Yeah.
Anyone who knows what happened here is going to put 2 and 2 together.
And that's why I've sent the BSAA in to investigate. Did you pick up your new equipment from
Did you pick up my smokes?
Yeah. Genesis something. That's its name.
You want Genesis? You can have it.
Manual, did you?
No.
I didn't read the manual, but I brought it with.
I hope you read quickly, because you're gonna need it on your mission.
You're gonna need it.
I'm on it.
So yeah, it originally came out for 3DS in 2012. Then in 2013, it was released on Windows, PS3, Wii U, and 360. And then 2017, this is obviously, like you said, like a... what the fuck?
Genesis is Skynet.
Thank you, Ratmus. I mean, I guess you'd call it an HD version of the game, probably. For PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, all came out last year. So yeah, that's the story of this game, I guess. So originally, obviously 3DS had 2 screens. Obviously, they must have heavily changed it after that to get it on the other systems.
Yeah.
Look at this mess. Oh, they're rotted to hell.
Oh! Hosting you.
Use the Genesis to get a reading on it.
So the Genesis is the scanner. Okay.
It's just like Ghostbusters.
The Genesis
Where-
requires a
Is that
decent
noise
system
coming out of the
to get in
PlayStation
that
4 controller?
Yeah, it is.
I didn't even realize there was a microphone in the PlayStation 4 controller. But from what I've looked at from the achievements briefly, or the trophies, you're supposed to scan enemies, and there's also, I guess, a collectible, like scanning handprints, so, I don't know, look around for any... Wait, what's that?
The item or
No,
this?
that! Okay, I thought that was maybe a handprint, but it's a piece of nothing. But yeah, it's somewhere there's handprints that you have to scan for trophies. I don't know what they do. Lego City, yeah. Oh, exactly, yeah. Yeah. But I'm just like,
Whoa.
whoa, man, okay. Because like I'm just looking at.
Don't worry, we're on it.
Again, that's loud, I'm sorry, but just looking at a screenshot of the 3DS version, it looks like the other screen was basically just used for your inventory, so all they really had to do, well, your inventory and map and things like that, so I guess all they really had to do was,
You mentioned Raccoon City, take a swig.
you know, you just don't have an inventory and map that you can look at the same time as you're fighting, obviously, is how it works.
Caution.
Okay, This game is set between Resident Evil 4 and 5, like you said, shortly after the establishment of the counterterrorism group, the BSAA. Again, I don't want to look up spoilers.
Spoilers, they're zombies, right?
Because for this playthrough, we don't want any story spoilers, but obviously any backseating in terms of the game is fine, or trophies is fine, even though we won't be going for all trophies necessarily. So we're just going through a regular old casual playthrough. We're backseating on the gameplay, it's fine.
She's like, one day I'll be on a boat.
Wait, so you're Jill, but this is before that whole thing where she fell out the window with Wesker.
Yes. There's the...
Like backseating for Undertale when people say you're playing the game wrong and
You need to play passive only.
Yes. So you gave me 500?
Yep. Whoa! Get a few more samples. Check my face because I'm covered in guts.
There's a handprint. Handprint found 1 out of 30. I think there was a... I think looking at the trophies, though... Let me see. Okay, yeah. Scan 1, Scan 15, and Scan 30 are all trophies, and apparently 30 is what there are. You have to scan an enemy, which is the trophy you got before, and then scan all enemy types,
Gather some more samples.
which is probably not going to get that one, because that probably has to be like, you really have to look out for that. Like I said, there's a few random ones.
He's got no dick.
Isn't that what you did with like Locke and Lost?
Probably.
Because we were looking at Locke and we selected him and he was like, "There's nothing here" or something. You have to stop an enemy bullet with your knife. What do you say about that? Fuck. You're supposed to say stop bullet, stop bullet, stop bullet.
Yes.
Yeah, if you find a pool, swim in it. And look out for those handprints. Maybe we'll find 15 of them.
Could be.
The elusive enemy amoeba. I bet
Amiibo.
that's probably a thing. Under game information, it said genres, action, horror, and then medium, physical, and digital. But like for some reason, like, you know how you glance at something and you like mix up 2 lines together of text?
Yeah.
I thought it said physical and digital horror.
Hit the wrong button.
Did you just toss a nade, son?
Mallow nade.
Like Mike Mother Effin' Rhodes? See, that thing looks like an amoeba, that weird gelatinous mass. Or the blob or something.
Bub.
Yeah, also, like, you know, some of these games would be like, clear episode 1, that's a trophy. Clear episode 2, that's a trophy. But that's the way this game works is clear episodes 1 through 3 is 1 trophy. 4 through 6 is another trophy. So that's how that works.
That's how they get you.
Sure. Alright, just play the game. Honestly, remember what I said about this?
Yeah.
It's just funny that the hashtag they're using. It's just,
Tag, fox face.
let's just say our society is literally in the toilet and unsavable. And I'm talking about human society. way, it's all because of social media.
It's interesting that it comes from like that thing. So there's like one more scan, I think, to 100% that thing. So I'm just
100% what?
like all the scans of that amoeba thing.
No. So our dad went to like the doctor or something, and he came back, and he still won't stop, calling and texting Ratmus every 5 minutes. And Sadie is here sleeping
She's a good pop.
because she licked the entire floor. Wow.
That's racist.
O'Brien is his name?
Mm-hmm. This guy, not the partner guy.
There you are.
No.
Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
There is no coincidence that went through the FBC's
It
blockade.
looks like a combination of, the box and Bill Murray.
Now,
Okay,
to the results
like,
that come
I
from
wasn't gonna
the
look up
case.
about the story, but I want to know the name of your freaking partner, just because I have no idea.
Yeah.
Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah
What?
blah. In the present.
Yes, that's fine. I'll take it from you.
Clive R. O'Brien sends out BSAA agents Jill Valentine and Parker
Starting now.
Parker Lewis.
Uh-huh.
to search for agents Chris Resfield and Jessica. Yeah, like, they don't have last names?
Jill, Parker. You two are still on the case.
Parker.
What happened?
Maybe his name is Parker
Lost
Parker.
contact with Chris and Jessica.
Parker
And-
Peterson.
And Jessica is his sister, Jessica Parker.
We're not certain. I've sent their last known coordinates.
AKA
to
Marty's
the
girlfriend.
Well,
The signal was lost over the ocean.
Maybe Parker and Jessica are just, red shirts and they're gonna die and we don't care what their last names are, and Joe's gonna hook up with Chris soon.
like his vest
I'll
with,
go back to HQ.
extra
In
ammo.
charge of the search and rescue.
That he can't use because it's, for cutscenes only.
Yes, sir.
So you picked the wrong week to be drinking.
Picked the wrong week to quit eating potatoes because he's Irish.
So, Italian quitting and spaghetti.
It's like Code Doom quitting DDR.
Good accuracy.
And that's the end of that chapter, apparently. BP. What are those, bullet points?
BP spill one.
Saving is optional, but always recommended. No, it's always 100% necessary.
I think it also auto saves, but yeah. He's a copy.
I can say, he's a cop. So it said holding X will make you hysterical.
It's just
6:20 p.m. on the Queen of Sheba.
Did these things got to Chris and Jessica?
maybe that slut Jessica, but not Chris.
Yes.
Hey, no one's saying Chris is dead.
Yeah. So like,
Alright, then let's find him.
we know that Jill and Chris survive not just because they're the main characters, but because they're in later games. But we can't say the same about the other bozos.
Okay.
I'll go check it out. Roger.
Roger. Oh yeah, I'm watching Steven plays, Resident Evil 6 now. And like, they're doing Leon's campaign, and like, whenever there's a thing of like, a partner jump of Leon, lifting Helena up, he just goes, Shiva! Because that's so ingrained after playing Resident Evil 5.
This guy has an item in his head. I just took the bullet out, now I'm going to use it again. That's how bullets work, everybody. Well, the meat machine.
The meat machine.
That's what she calls her vagina, right?
This is like Metroid Prime, even though I've never played it, because isn't that all about scanning things?
I'm going to say yes, and this is Resident Vania, like I also said.
That means it's the one Resident Evil game that Doom would like. DK said that he did not like this game, although I don't know
I
which
don't know why.
Resident Evil games he likes besides 7.
Someone that that ripped has got to be Chris.
Yes. I can tell by his insane muscles.
Well, his voice is coming from the controller too.
Since when do you need a key to unlock something?
Did you tell me you were like the master of unlocking or something?
That was just a joke. That's not a real thing.
About the Jill sandwich.
That's a real thing.
Found an item. Found an herb that was ground into the floor.
Well, can you use that scanner to find Oreo cookies that were smashed into the rug?
Yes.
Where's those handprints? Well, there's an herb that you don't need to scan.
I'm gonna scan it anyway. Hello? Looking for a guy named Pablo?
I love how, like, in any other Resident Evil game, you would just go through with your gun drawn, but, like, now, like, you're just whipping out a scanner like you're a freaking scientist on a Star Trek Away mission.
I was gonna say, like, you're, scanning barcodes at a supermarket to inventory.
That too. It's basically the same thing. There's items to scan everywhere.
OCD's kicking in.
I bet, people do a no-scan run of this game. Like speedrunners. Just can't scan anything.
They live.
How do they live with themselves not scanning every goddamn second?
So much handgun ammo, apparently I can't pick that up.
So if I was going to stream Intellivision games, which Intellivision games would you want me to stream?
Snafu.
Yes, I guess that is the best one.
Hockey, we got
What about Ms. Pac-Man for Atari 7800? It's like, scan complete. Maybe you should worry about shooting him before he kills you.
I wanted to do the quick, shot in the butt.
Where's your frickin' partner to help you? Yuck. Scan that jello.
It's chilly.
Pick up that bullet you couldn't hold earlier.
It had his name on it. And the handprints are going to find the toilets.
Not enough. I see something. It's a box.
Is it worth to scan everything that moves?
And everything that doesn't move. So then, like, if you didn't scan everything, then you'd be finding less bullets and less herbs, I guess.
Yeah.
Chris is our old partner, you know?
I'm just scan this for sweat stains.
I mean, does this make the game more boring, like, just because you're, like, literally stopping every foot and scanning? And
That's what I do in Resident Evil 2, though. Come on. I mean, like, I guess
they probably added scanning to the remake.
it's like I better have scanning in that.
Oh my god,
Shadow.
scan your own shadow.
Oh my god, I'm a vampire.
What if your own shadow was the final boss? Oh, when would that ever happen?
Like, scanning stuff in that room.
Somehow, yes.
Anchor marked R.
Oh god, don't tell me there's crank puzzles on a
On
ship.
a ship. Yes.
The ship was designed by... Who the fuck made that mansion?
Yeah, that jerkwad.
Jerkwad.
I hope that wasn't Chris's scream.
Chris would never scream like a pussy.
No.
Just calmly reload.
Just calmly scan.
Look at those 3DS graphics.
Just calmly look at the 3DS.
Imagine if you had to scan using the 3DS, you know, with motion controls.
Okay. That's probably how it went. Oopsie. Killed that one guy's best friend, so we just went back to corpse eating.
Just went back to corpsing the scene. Like Pete Davidson, that scumbag.
Someone got fucked.
Okay, Ratmus can hear Parker talking over the radio coming out of his PS4 controller, but then like Jill's response is we can't hear because we can't hear that. What the fuck is she dressed as? There's nothing that could identify her other than the fact that she's dressed like an insane like cleavage ninja from Russia.
Joel's like, I should do that.
Yeah, Jill, get some fashion tips from this.
Okay, so this is a button.
Of course it is.
So that's the...
Whoa, a 3-dimensional map?
It's crazy.
What is that, 3 herbs out of 5?
Yes. See if those are fake when I come on.
Boobs not found. 404, boobs not found.
No. Where's the folder?
Which of these is a better screenshot? This guy's playing Resident Evil 4. Second playthrough. Okay, now I'm looking at the titles of some of these trophies. And, spoilers. Clearing episodes 1 through 3 is called We'll Find You, Jill. I want you to read this one like Quinn Mallory.
Get us the hell out of here!
Clear casual difficulty or higher is called the Dark Forest. Clear normal difficulty or higher is called the Shores of Purgatory. Clear infernal difficulty is called the Vestibule of Hell.
Ew.
It's like, dear God. So much effing handgun ammo. And this is normal difficulty.
This is normal, everybody.
If you defeat 150 enemies, you'll be the BBW Hunter.
Oh, like Spock?
Hello, Proxy.
How you doing?
How you doing? My brother's playing this game. We've never played it before.
Tidy whities.
There's a laundry room in here?
Apparently this is the crew's quarters.
Apparently this is where the crew washes their tidy whities.
So many pea stains.
So many recycled door noises. shit. Have all the enemies so far been like these weird BBWs, like no regular zombies?
No, yeah, there haven't been any of those yet. You said like I can level up because this is an RPG.
I didn't say anything about leveling up. Well, hey, that's their business, I guess. Do they wear boxers or briefs?
Boxer briefs.
Why are there so many different types of underwear now?
'Cause this is America.
This is America. Is this America? Isn't this like Italy? Oh, you meant to do that, right?
I did actually.
He's like, oh, why'd you do that?
He was a dick.
This ship is in international waters, let's just say.
So I can, you know, do whatever the hell I want, basically.
I mean, you just threw a grenade at a BBW, so I'm gonna say yes. Purple ketchup, because that's a thing, right?
Yes. Grimace ketchup.
You know, there's purple ketchup, and there's also purple potatoes. I'm sure somebody's had purple ketchup and purple potato fries. No dick detected. Or maybe you were scanning to see what type of underwear he wears.
Chris!
See, here goes Commando.
Chris?
You have to be Chris.
I hope that's not Chris's head.
Dun dun dun.
What is this?
It's called a ruse.
Great.
What is that? Oh shit. Shit, it's gas!
It's a trap.
It's a trap!
Oh my god. It was almost a Parker sandwich.
That's totally Wesker, right? I don't even know if Wesker's in this game, but the game's gonna be shit if he isn't. Oh, it's Hunk!
You learned the truth. It's Valentine.
I'm
Whoa.
Darth Vader and your father.
Hunk is Jill Valentine's father? Search your feelings, you know it to be true. And so that was all just episode 1? Then what was the thing before? Was that just a prologue?
Yes. Hey.
Because there was like a results screen before, so I guess that was a prologue. Still, these episodes aren't that long so far.
Yeah, supposedly the game isn't that long because it was a 3DS game.
Okay, well, keep going.
It's episode 2.
I mean, there is raid mode, whatever that is. What? This is a TV show now?
Chris and Jessica.
Yeah, like one review that I remember watching like a while back was that the person hated like this, but like this game was meant, you know, for you to like, you know, start and stop, you know, kind of whenever.
Something's here.
This game was meant. This game was meant for you to play one chapter and then not play it again for 3 months.
Are you Venom?
Yes. Lost. Previously on Lost.
What is this?
Crazy.
Remember when they got trapped by gas and then Hunk came in? He was like, "I'm your father."
It's Valentine.
Resident Evil Lost. Episode 2.
Double mystery, double homicide?
Double your pleasure, double your fun with Joel's boobs. I mean, what?
Yes.
You have to hit something. Reminder, please watch your ammo.
Don't shoot at other people.
Previously in the mountains of Europe, which is like the mountains of Illinois.
Used to be a cop in Madrid.
Zoom right in on her ass.
Slow down.
That's how we know it's Jill.
We're almost there, Jessica.
Oh, whoa, some other girl's ass.
I certainly hope so. My feet
Sh-
are killing me.
She's like dressed as like a Bond girl, like a Russian Bond girl. Whoa, now you get to play as Chris Mother effing Redfield, and he's got a scanner too because it's copyrighted by BSAA.
Scan those tits.
And of course his gun is humongous because he's Chris.
Should be smaller because, steroids.
Just compensating, okay?
Yes, he is.
He's
He's got scissors on his wonderful fanny pack.
this is before Resident Evil 5, so he is on the roids, but he's not quite done with his bulking up.
There's no baby shipping around
Like,
this area.
I don't know if this Chris could punch a boulder yet. As he might not be that strong. Yeah, he might have to punch a smaller boulder or a pebble.
Punch the boulders kids to death. Do, 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 do.
I like how he has a pair of scissors there in case he needs to do some arts and crafts.
In case he finds some construction paper and, stuff, he's, ready.
He's all over it. Jesus.
Jesus couldn't have survived that.
No one could have survived except the zombies, of course. No one could have survived this plane crash except all those people previously on Lost.
It was just a gorilla, alright?
What if it was just an artificially intelligent, speaking gorilla?
If it was Justin Bieber.
I don't even... Like, I'm fine with zombies, BBWs, and Gorilla Grodd, but I don't even want to think about Justin Bieber. What the hell is that? Scan it. It's got to have some handprints in there.
Chris, do you really think we're dealing with Veltro again?
El Veltro?
With El Velcro? Zombie babies. Could a zombie baby do that? There should be a thing with zombie babies. Like, I'm picturing the baby from The Incredibles, except he's a zombie.
The babies will they manifest.
It's a great show that Doom loves.
It's like a combination of Lost and freaking Once Upon a Time, which were written by the same people, basically.
It's basically a ripoff of the 4400, though. Dawn of the Dead's remake had a zombie baby.
Herbalicious. I'll take some pictures,
Is Dawn of the Dead like a sequel to Night of the Living Dead?
I think it is. See, he's not fully roided up to do this alone, right?
It's a woman's help.
He needs Zangief to do that and save his
You
pig.
need some Xanax.
He needs some Zoloft. It's too cold.
Dawn is. I thought maybe. I mean, I figured it wasn't a direct sequel or anything, but I thought maybe it was like based on the same universe or something. I don't know.
Is there like a third one that also like is in that universe or something?
There's a lot of different movies that I've never seen. Oh God, freaking
Jackal?
you think? What? They're like wolves with like bats coming out of their sides.
Batwolf.
Bat wolf? You mean like Airwolf? Is that a rifle or a shotgun? The answer is yes.
It's a rifle gun.
It's a rhino gun.
Save my ammo since I haven't been picking any up. Better scan it to make sure it's okay.
There's nothing there, it's just your imagination.
Shot you in the fucking throat, right?
It's not even reacting. Load. Excuse me, Russian bitch.
But it's Russian. Idiots go.
They're not very attacking, are they?
Wants peace. Wants their butt scanned.
Just leave ammo out right on tables.
You know, this freezing, stuff isn't gonna damage it.
I don't think freezing temperatures would have much effect on bullets.
Get out,
Standing there doing nothing.
Right in the tits.
BBW decoy. Strange. There's nothing down there. It's safe. Throw a decoy. Is that like boomer bile?
You can shoot and it explodes.
Oh, it exploded because you shot it? I thought it was timed. Because they're actually called BOWs, like bioorganic weapons, but we just think it's funnier to call them BBWs. From Resident Evil 5, we started doing that.
Well,
Did she use a healing?
no, I did.
Oh. Okay, you press triangle, right?
Yes, I did. Which is where we accidentally do it, right?
Accidentally pressing triangle is the best.
Triangle pressing ever.
Sure.
So, Proxy, have you played this game before?
I guess he says he's gotta go.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. Bye, thanks for being here. So, are you for sure? Oh.
Here before, right?
If you want to see this game again, I think we'll be streaming it again next Tuesday afternoon.
Just asking.
Shut your face, Jessica. Oh, handprint.
Too far to scan, but thanks for watching if you have to go. Handprint 2 out of 30, nice.
Someone freaking reach out there and do that, though.
Have a good day.
Have a jolly good day.
Jolly.
How'd you get over there, bitch? I'm gonna cut you with my wonderful scissors. Oh shit. Wish my quick time events to stop that.
Chris was just too buff. The ice couldn't hold him. Fuck you. Broke your leg? Is that a walrus? Is it gonna be a zombie walrus?
I'll pop you zombie walrus wannabe.
Why now of all times?
This is a video game, that's how this shit goes down.
Hang in there, Chris.
Easy fix here, bitch.
Is there any
decoy. Somehow didn't blow your ass up.
I guess when you touch it, it does that.
Yes, we're on the way.
Whoa. I wasn't checking out your ass totally.
Did your Russian partner see that?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, that's Jessica Parker, and she has a sweet ass. She has a self-described sweet ass. That was accidental, right? I definitely heard the walrus again. What about your bigger gun? Can you use that?
It's not letting me switch.
She better get her sweet ass over here really quick.
Be a bitch. So all he needed was a helping hand.
Sorry to bring you up again. Do you trust me?
Of course not.
No need to compare. I trust you both.
But you trust her more, right?
Trust was built through action, not words.
That's so like you, Chris. I bet you were like this back in all the old Umbrella Christmas parties. Stars Christmas parties. I didn't want to know what the Umbrella Christmas parties were like.
Ask Wester, he's been to both. Whoa. How is your wonderful job? Hope it's well.
I think so.
She works at a library.
Yes. Is it that time already? Oh, I guess it is. All right. Bye, Song. Thanks for being here. But yeah, for some reason today she didn't have to go into her first job, but now she's got to go to her second job.
Jesus. But she's only got like a little bit more of the older one, right?
No, who knows? Have a good evening. We'll see you when you get home from work.
This is Forkball. You read?
This is Fork Fucker.
I read you, sir.
Are you all right? Where are you?
The interference here killed our signals. I'm at Valcoinen Mock Airport.
Damn it. It's all a setup.
What do you mean?
I sent Jill and Parker to the Mediterranean on faulty intel, but now I've lost contact with them.
Now you have to go and find them.
How? What's going on?
Chris, you better look at
Take
this.
a look at this.
It's impossible.
Is that a Harambe flag?
Brian,
It's impossible.
we found the
Oh, wait, this is 2005. Harambe's fine.
Never been better.
Then the setup that got Jill and Parker. It was all.
Yeah, I'd almost guarantee it.
Well, Brian, we'll go after Jill and Parker. I hope that's not a problem.
They need to be the masters of mannequin making a scope one.
This guy's obviously going to be revealed as a traitor.
Certainly looks like one.
Any idea what's going on?
We'll sort it out later. We have to move.
Looks like he has a snow mustache.
He does. You can use strafe. That's the end of that figgy pudding.
Is it really the end of a chapter?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe not because it didn't give you like the full results or something.
Yeah, might just be a part.
Guest cabin. Sweet body.
Because as an agent, she has to, fit her, sexiness and that type thing. Whoa.
Did you just say as an Asian?
As an agent. That's an agent Asian.
Like Ada? Ada's an Agent Asian. You should totally, well, they'll never, like, take your PS4 controller and put it up to the computer, right? I still don't think they'd be able to hear the sound coming out of it.
Escape the room.
So was she, raped while she was unconscious?
You tear me apart, Jill. Whoa.
TV's still on. Maybe you should turn it off to save electricity, you bitch.
Yes. These guys really are, terrorists. Want to waste all the energy and shit.
I mean, they do hate solar power.
I want to burn coal. I don't care how much sulfur's in it.
Sweet, sweet sulfur.
I can't scan anything. Oh, God.
They must have took your scanner while you were out. What's this? It's pretty screwed. I think it's locked by that thing that I don't know what screws are.
I don't know what Phillips screws are or slot screws.
Those monsters knocked over this lamp. Where am I?
You're in the bedroom.
Whoa.
Yes.
What's her name? Can't do that. Rebecca.
She's freaking, like 7 pounds.
She's like 7 years old. Oh God, get the cuffs off, just because I have pictures of her in a basketball outfit.
She's only 17. Just like Raccoon City.
Is she going to have to play the piano at some point?
She's gonna have to do a little pianist, if you know what I'm saying.
Nope, actually there wasn't anything in there. I drained the tub for nothing.
Yes. I have a lamp there. That looks pretty
ridiculous.
Oh.
When it shows the X button with that that magnifying glass, which is search or investigate, to me, the magnifying glass just means Sherlock Holmes. So it's weird. It's hey, Jill Valentine from Resident Evil, do you want to Sherlock Holmes this thing?
I wish I had my gun so I can turn that off, damn it.
Just go to the gun store. What the?
I went to the screwdriver to the toilet, and that's the sentence I just said. Whoa.
Hit it with the screwdriver. Evade. Oh, I think there's a trophy for evading a certain number of enemies. Oh, he didn't do it properly. What the hell is coming out of his... Dear God. Now's not the time to be screwing things. Or is it?
The evade thing.
Yeah, I have no idea what buttons it said. You can definitely make submarine noises. Play manual?
Alright, so pressing
Left stick up or left stick down with X with the right timing before an enemy attacks.
Alright. So it is left stick with X. Let's see.
Oh, no, actually, it was something else with evading something else. I don't think there's an achievement for evading enemy attacks like that.
Kick his ass!
You're supposed to unscrew the thing before it regains consciousness?
Fuck that, I want to kick it in the nuts. just taking a little, nap.
Oh God. First question, why is Chance the Rapper trending? Second question, who the fuck is Chance the Rapper? Third question, why does anyone care? Since no one's talking in chat, I just want to mention if there's any lurkers who weren't here for the start, this is Resident Evil Revelations, which is originally a 3DS game. Now it's on PS4. Ratmus and I have never seen it. Ratmus is playing it for the very first time, so it's a blind run. It's weird how, Ashley can. It's just weird how you pressed triangle to use the herb, right?
Yeah.
But, there was no animation of her, using anything, so it looked like it just happened. From me just looking at the screen.
Sorry, dude.
Oh, I gotta read this news story now.
I just keep on trucking. Spa. Whoa. Insert the screwdriver, goddammit. Who's in the box? It's totally ominous and spooky. Read this book, but I can't read. Looks like that's a doorbell. He wants me to press the doorbell. It's a wonderful boat mansion.
Why some states won't let you buy a Tesla? How dare they?
It's pure racism. Where's the boiled goose?
Jill, are you okay?
Whoa. We go together. You open the door for me, goddammit.
Wait, there are more creatures this way. Think we can use it?
Holy shit, Nostrika.
Whoa. How are you doing? It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Talking about, we just saw her, Saturday in Doom's DDR stream. Oh wait, I wasn't there.
Whoa, custom parts.
I watched the VOD of it. Whoa, we're cuties now? It's the first I've heard of it.
We've always been cuties. This is an RPG now.
But yes, hi, it's good to see you. Ratmus is obviously playing the game. Here's Ratmus. Here's RockMan. Together again. Yes, Ratmus's dog Sadie is over there. Has Nostrika seen pictures of Sadie
I believe so.
on Twitter?
Yeah.
I mean, this is my first stream back from being in Virginia visiting Song for 2 weeks.
So this is the one that I think I put in there.
Is that an inventory thing?
Yeah. The MILF.
Yeah, we had a great time. I just wish that I hadn't hurt my back. And I wish that she hadn't had to start her new job until after I had left. What, Parker's government?
Yes. So I guess there's like 3 spots for weapons, and like this one holds more, but it's less powerful, and this one's powerful, but like has a shitty capacity.
I'll be streaming later tonight, probably while you're asleep, Nostrika. Thanks for the host. And I'll be showing some pictures from my trip, like, of course, mostly food pictures, so.
Or any other kind.
Yeah.
That said something with like customizing stuff, because that's how you do it.
There's customizing?
So yeah, you can like upgrade things.
Well, it'll probably be at the end of the stream, so if you did miss it, you could always look at the very end of the recording. I think I'm going to do it at the end. We had a lot of food, obviously. We played mini golf, which was fun. Nice. And then we took this mini road trip where we drove across these bridges and through these tunnels underneath the ocean.
I can scan again.
Thank God you can scan again. Because in Virginia, there's this bridge that's like, it's a series of bridges and tunnels that's like 23 miles long, and you drive under the ocean twice, and you go over these bridges. So I'll be showing a few pictures of that. I mean, I could always post them in my Discord later. I should probably do that or something. I mean, Song did have to work some days, So I spent that time watching TV and cleaning up her room because her room was a mess. The room where she streams from.
This gun is powerful. Thanks to the upgraded, I didn't put the upgrade in this one.
We spent a night in a hotel in Williamsburg. We saw this place called Colonial Williamsburg, which is basically like this whole area of houses that is basically the way it was in like the 1700s or something. And it was so hot that day that after we were done walking around, we got ice cream, which was really nice. I didn't get a picture of the ice cream or anything, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but of course, Song got mint chocolate chip. That's her favorite. And then I was like, can I have some of yours? And she's like, no, get your own. And so I was like, okay, well, and I looked at what they have, and I got French silk ice cream. It was really good. I mean, I like ice cream, but it's something that I rarely eat. Like, I never say to myself, oh, I really, really want ice cream right now. I'm in an ice cream mood. That's just, I don't know if it's like a male-female thing where like, women always want ice cream. But it's not something that I usually say, oh, I want ice cream. I'm going to eat ice cream now.
I was promised ice cream.
But I do like it.
I do kind of like the mixer things, like the concrete mixer things that are like, custard, flurry sort of.
We're in another mansion again because, of course.
Everywhere.
Made out of goo.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should mention about the trip.
It was a blast. It's one bolted up thing.
We streamed Mario Party 7, which I bought and we played for the first time. We finished Lego Dimensions, and then we did some other random stuff.
How's your grandma?
How's your grandma? Scan those enemies. Find those handprints.
Must miss that. And so far I'm enjoying this.
Nice. Nostrika, if you ever stream again, you should post or tweet this picture. Shut up, Dropbox.
You go first. Lord Sam.
See, I'm looking at my Sailor Moon pictures right now. You remember this picture of Ratmus and Sailor Venus's butt?
Oh, good times. You should tell her we've watched a couple of Sailor Moon episodes,
Oh yeah, Ratmus and I have watched a few Sailor Moon episodes over the past couple months, just randomly. I mean, yeah.
The tree dies, we die. Look at his power.
This new Sailor Moon musicals. Wow, I've never seen any of the musicals.
Okay, I dodged that.
See, it's like 2014 all over again.
It's clobbering time.
It's copyrighted.
Attack him, he's such a juicy and delicious.
Yeah, keep that soup the hell away from the laptop. Scan those enemies. Oh, the other thing is, this stream is probably going to last about another hour or so, and then Ratmus and I are going to order and pick up Chinese food for dinner.
Okay, dead. Okay, good.
Uh, Because yeah, as I said, I got back from my trip, so this is the first time me and Ratmus have had to hang out, you know, since before the trip, which was a couple weeks ago. And the reason we're not streaming on Thursday is because I have a doctor's appointment I have to go to on Thursday. And then we should be streaming again next Tuesday, next week, because Thursday Ratmus is going to be leaving for California, right?
Yes. After what do you think?
He's gonna go to Doom's house, but Doom's not gonna be there because Doom's gonna be going to TwitchCon.
So I'm just gonna, pretend to be him and do his mom's cooking.
I think you're just gonna break into his house.
I'm gonna stream in DDR in his name.
You'll knock on his door, cosplaying as Doom, fool his mother, and then stream on his laptop and pretend to be Doom. And start drinking wine and be like, "Oh, I'm Doom. I'm awesome at Metroid. I drink wine. Boop 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 boop." That's how he sounds, right? No, wait, Ketch did a way better impression of him. Yeah, I'm not coming into work today because I'm fucking Doom and I'm the golden voice of fucking Twitch and my balls are filled with red wine. And every time I, touch a woman, I just explode red wine out of my balls.
It's like, I don't think women will like that.
Oh, they love it.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Yeah, because like last week or something, we were streaming and like somebody something sounded like that, and so like we all watched that highlight again. Have you ever seen that highlight, Ratmus?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a classic old highlight. So we watched it again. I was like, God damn, that was funny.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed. Increases your ammo capacity. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Was that your...
It was our schooner.
Somebody blew up your schooner.
That was the tugboat.
Shit.
Shit, I didn't have insurance.
What the? Who's this bitch? What? Is that a
man?
At first I thought it was a woman, then it looked like the Joker.
Yours, Parker.
Parker Lewis.
Who the hell are you?
Who
Who the hell are you?
Conan O'Brien.
Dun dun dun. And that's the end of that chapter. It was a double mystery, you might say.
In a double homicide.
Okay, so that chapter was longer than the first couple. Okay, it's this 2-1, 2-2, so there are mini chapters within the chapter, okay? Or there are like chapters within the episode? I don't know, whatever you want to freaking call it. So I guess they're gonna get longer as we go. Maybe you can finish episode 3? I mean, you should be able to. Previously on Resident Evil.
Okay, I was able to skip that.
The Ghosts of Velcro. You skipped the previously? Now Nostrika doesn't know what's going on. 1 year ago, like any of us know what's going on.
Stay tuned for Conan.
This guy.
I need those detonators.
What the is that?
Still hurting to death?
No. I can still fight.
Wait,
That's the spirit.
if that is Conan O'Brien, then is it that other O'Brien guy's son?
The city is finished.
Who cares about this game's story anyways, right?
And there are always zombies.
What the hell does FBC stand for?
Fucking business city.
That's one way.
The fucking butt commission. Just pick up all the machine gun ammo.
Jessica, Parker.
Wait,
Oh,
so,
Jessica Parker.
wait, so now you're playing as Parker
Prepare to go.
with Jessica?
Yeah, I guess that's her with that sexy outfit. I can't scan. I'll cover the bathroom with Jessica.
I thought you worked at the FBI, you know, the female butt inspector.
Ray Conan, you get canceled.
Don't worry, Conan, you're getting cancer.
Sons of bitches first.
Bombs the stitches. Squeak that mouse. Whoa. Turn my back for 2 seconds and you can't kill these leaping lizards? Fucking hell. More leaping lizards.
Leaping lizards! No, Streaka, the best part is tonight when Doom comes into the stream and I do that command and he's just going to be like, what the hell? It's going to be like, when did that happen? What the?
Oh, I thought he was like swinging on something. I'm like, they're
Leaping lizards! It's LizardCon, of all people.
whoa.
Of all, whoa! Watch out for Felipe, or whatever the hell his name is. How's it going, lizard?
Always go for the lizard penis.
Don't forget to scan the lizards after you kill them. Your outfit is ridiculous.
She said it's first class. that lizard up.
Do a knife only run. Back that lizard ass up. That takes care of that, or does it?
Get to the chopper.
Do you even scan, bro?
I can't.
Parker's incapable of scanning because he's a numbnuts. Wasn't issued his BSAA, brand scanner. I like how the music is all like tension, like you got to get out of here, and you're just looking for shit.
Totally timed.
She's up there, but it's like you can't go up those stairs.
How'd she know?
How did you know that stuff was there? You can't even scan it.
Good.
You gotta find the one stairs that aren't locked for some dumb reason.
Or moving, like those, little objects away. That's insane.
She's just standing there waiting, like, what the hell are you doing?
Come on, come on, come on. I want to scan that so bad.
Blood, this must be the right way to go. You can't get in here, and then the windows break. Oh shit! They know how to use elevators.
Do they? Wasn't this just one big giant bird, damn it? Want to smoke it?
Smoke an entire palm tree. And just have so much health that you don't need, it for the rest of the game.
That's fine, but you're buying me dinner next time.
Whoa.
Did she say that out loud?
She whispered it under her breath. But, yeah.
Maybe she said the first part in her mind, which is why it was so loud, but she just said the lobster thing out loud, so we didn't hear it.
I'm not sure how I feel about stairs.
Other elevator?
Come on, did you skip leg day?
I never skip leg day.
Chris never skips roid day. Oh, God, more lizard creatures. They have pink blood.
Family reunion for them.
It's the lizard family reunion right here.
Where's that son of a bitch going?
He's going to the buffet. He heard it's all you can eat.
Oh. Monster went corporate.
Maybe want to say there's blood on the conference table, and like that sounds like it's a euphemism or something.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whatever that gun is.
Shotgun.
Or swap weapons with your partner? Hell no.
Slap, lobster with her though.
That gun is so big and has so much kickback. Are you sure you can handle it?
Not a little girl like my partner over there.
I mean, that's like a Chris Redfield sized gun.
It's nothing like Raccoon City. Something good. Like how, like you said, this music is like we gotta escape this place, and I'm just like looking at everything I can.
Also, thanks for the retweet.
all one.
Yes, look at this picture. He's like, oh, it's not even plugged in. Then how come it's like showing a blue screen?
Oh, now I can jump over things. Okay. Okay, she gets hit. Son of a bitch. Always use cover.
Welcome back, Lizard. So this is Resident Evil Revelations. We're in episode 3 because it's divided into like 12 episodes with sub-chapters, and it seems like we've switched to like different playable characters every time. So like so far we've played as Chris and Jill, and now we're playing as this guy who's named Parker. There's also a girl named Jessica. I'm sure we'll play as her at some point.
There'll be another girl named Sarah.
It takes place between Resident Evil 4 and 5, and it's like typical zombie outbreak in Europe. What else is there to say, I guess? Except that they're not really zombies, they're more like weird BBW creatures at this point. Like there's like these lizard creatures, but then there's also these like weird, I don't even know how to describe them, like gooey, disgusting creatures.
Back up.
So, that kid in Skyward Sword Skyloft who wanted one of those beetles?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just go to this vending machine in Japan?
Well, those are for directly use only.
Probably.
Corporate like a boss.
Hanta.
For this gun. And I do my dead.
I'm looking at weird vending machines. Most of them are from Japan, obviously, but there's a vending machine called the Burrito Box. It says Burrito Vending Machine in California, so I wonder if Doom gets his burritos from the Burrito Box.
Nice leggings. Ah! URTVs. So I'm gonna need this. Dum, 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 dum. I've got to fight for 3 minutes.
3 minutes of playtime?
They're here. Terrible monsters.
Oh god.
Rip that trophy for a no-death run.
If I just, continue but auto loaded or whatever.
We got a lizard story here.
I have to read it because I'm busy.
He helped his mom get the console of her car reupholstered. You get consoles
They're almost here.
upholstered? Isn't like the console the whatever.
Down here.
Sketch part of town. My mom decides we're gonna give this lady a ride halfway across town, and I insist on going because 1, my mom's sense of direction is shit. 2, we don't know this lady. She may try to rob my mom. And 3, it seemed like a bad idea. The next line, I thought he said, turns out I was right. We got robbed. No, but he said, turned out all right. If he hadn't gone, they would have been lost AF. The thing, right, the thing between the traffic. Like, isn't that usually just plastic? I don't know.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But and I'm sorry if the game, like, fighting sounds are too loud or whatever. You can hear me and Ratmus okay? But our dad does something similar. Like, whenever one of our cars needs something done with the windows or the windshields, our dad only allows it to be fixed in this extremely sketchy, like, auto glass shop in the middle of downtown Chicago and probably like a gang-infested area, right, Ratmus?
Yeah.
It's like, it seems like it would be extremely dangerous and sketchy, you know, to have your car fixed at this place, but he insists on it. Probably like, I don't know how much money he saves, but probably like $20 or something. You know, like, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you just got it fixed at the dealer, you know, he's probably saving like $20 or $30 or something, you know.
Yeah.
Is that really worth going to like this dangerous area of Chicago and probably like spending more on gas just to get there than you're saving on the window?
Yes.
But like, there's nothing you can do because you can't argue with our dad. You know, he does what he wants and he won't allow any other way.
And he wants what he does. Right, Sadie?
Yes.
So I need to, like, conserve my ammo more. Yes, I said it, conserve.
Ratmus needs to conserve his ammo, yes. You need to stop sucking is what you need to do.
This Jessica lady needs to start.
Start doing something.
Should take her damn, hat off.
Take her goddamn clothes off? What kind of game do you think this is?
Oh,
They're almost here.
the rebels. Shit.
Like, I don't know if I've mentioned this very much, but it's like my parents are like such complete freaking polar opposites of Song's parents. Like, our dad is like physically incapable of shutting up, he has diarrhea of the mouth. He has no filter on what he says. Like, he'll just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Even if you tell him you're not interested in something, he'll tell you 40 minutes about it anyways, and you can't get a word in. You can't make him stop. It's literally impossible. Whereas, like, Song's dad, like, basically never speaks. He's like Silent Bob. Because, like, when he does speak, you know, it's, like, important. Which is, like, very rare. I mean, our moms have some things in common, but, like, Song's mom is, like, extremely, extremely, extremely into her football team. It's like very important and very religious to her. Whereas, like, you know, our mom, like, hates all sports completely, you know, like, thinks that they're so stupid and would never watch them in a million years. But I mean, both of our moms are very nice and, you know, fairly talkative in general. Song's mom, like, hates to cook so much that I don't think she ever cooks. Our mom, like, doesn't necessarily like cooking, but she will do it. She'll cook for, you know, for herself, and she'll cook occasionally.
Raccoon City all the way.
Let's see.
Bitch, what do you know about Raccoon City, bitch?
Did I see that ludicrous display last night? You mean Ludacris, the rapping guy? No, I did not.
We did do
But
everything
now
we
it's from
could.
this lady we don't know about.
Well, just don't.
You know, like, Lizard, if you graduated and moved out, would your mom be okay, or would she, like, you know?
Put in the home because she can't take care of herself.
Oh, right. That's right.
So,
Did you see that ludicrous display last night as a reference to IT Crowd? Yeah, it's been a while, but I remember that. Did you see the ludicrous? Like he said, it's basically like if somebody asks you about, you know, hey, did you see the game last night? But you're a nerd and you don't care. Like, you're supposed to say, like, general, like, things like, did you see that ludicrous display last night or something? Or just, like, agree with what they're saying.
the hand of God.
Some random person is going to rob you when you're gone. But the other thing too is, like, because Song's mom doesn't like to cook at all, and her dad, like, can't cook very much because of health reasons. I mean, he can cook. He cooked while I was there. But basically, Song, like, cooks most of the meals for her parents, and so, like, now that she's working that job, her parents are kind of like, you know, it's going to be a taste of, you know, living without Song. Her parents will have to do more things for themselves. Like, if Song and I were to move out and move in together, both of our parents would have to do things more by themselves. Whoa.
All that ammo I left behind.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is craziness going on here. This is what happens when you turn the solar power up to the max.
Like, one thing she could do is, like, make, you know, kind of meal that's, like, pre-ready, and they just have to, like, be put in the oven, and maybe her dad could, like, handle that.
Angelic regions. No more.
I guess.
We came to help. But did nothing.
Yeah, you jerks.
That's why you don't, you know, dress like that.
Look what you did, you little jerk. You came to help and you blew up a city. Oh, God. And again, I'm just talking about stuff, you know, just to have stuff to talk about.
Let's see, pay
I
attention to me.
hope that everyone is okay, you know, talking about these things.
It's all the treats.
Song's new job is working in the basement of a library, the library at a community college. Oh, Raymond, everyone loves that guy. And she's in charge of like watching the study rooms and helping students with computers and stuff. And so like she can sit at a computer, and as long as she's not doing anything else, she can watch streams, but she can't have the sound on.
You have no authority over this.
There's no time to fight. We've got
Give it a rest.
We have no choice but to
You
fight.
know why you're here or who you're fighting.
Well, I know you look like a dipshit.
Stop right there.
Nothing will change unless you get your hands dirty.
You think they haven't gotten their hands dirty?
He also looks like I watched this video about like Venom and Carnage, and like Carnage is attached to like a crazy like serial killer guy, and it looked like him.
Yeah.
Search the bridge. I'm gonna give her some more treats because she deserves them.
It's either buff Carrot Top or extremely skinny Joker. Or both.
Chairman of the board. Can you get it, Sadie?
Whoa, her idle animation.
What did she do?
Well, it's like you've heard of, boob jiggle physics. Well, her ass kind of did that.
Boob to ass ratio. Okay. I'll cut you, man. I'll cut you. Oh, there's a handprint.
What number was that?
3 out of 30.
So yeah, normally you have this scanning device, and you can use it to scan enemies, find these collectibles called handprints, and like you can also find hidden ammo and health items by scanning. So like Ratmus is going to be scanning a lot. All right, Nostrika, bye. Thanks for being here.
Good to see you here.
Good luck with your friend. Hope to see you later sometime. And Doom said there's a very good chance that he's going to be streaming DDR again this Saturday morning at the same time or ish.
Whoa.
So maybe we can all be there this time.
Whoa. Like that, bitch? Gooey bastard.
Ooey gooey. Was that the key that we've been needing for so long?
No, I think that was an anchor key.
We're never getting in that door, are we?
Never. Casty mad. Where's the stuff? Is this that?
Yes.
Can I just throw it away now?
Just throw it away.
Oh, a feather.
Well, a discarded message.
Oh god, oh god.
Written by a feather by Thomas Jefferson. There's monsters, real ones.
Sick.
Not like the monsters in our society. Social commentary.
Oh god, what do I have to write with this quill?
What is that, a truss?
Yes.
Scan it.
No.
There's a guy there. Scan him. He's totally not dead. No, there's nothing there. Oh god.
No one's eating. I just examined the hole in his chest.
It's like that Star Trek guy. He found shotgun shells in his maggot-infested chest cavity. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted.
Who wants dinner?
There's something over there.
Crap. Crest with the lightning.
It's the crest of that wonderful ship from the Fog movie. Fucking Queen of Sheba.
Just find an emergency exit.
So much stuff in this room, including that freaking deer head.
Stuff in its eyeballs, according to like the logic. Oh, here's the history of the Queen of Sheba.
It's wait, go back. It's 148,000 gross tons, but only 90,000 of those are non-gross.
Yes. The golden age of cruise ships.
Designed by George Takei.
It's a luxury liner like the Enterprise. Must have been a painful death to have those shotgun shells, put in his freaking mouth or whatever.
Gotta contact HQ, and that's overdone.
That light turns on, light turns off. I got the other things, so I can get that shotgun then.
Turn it on and off with your mind, just like using herbs.
Just think of the herby goodness, and things happen.
Ratmus is now lost. Oh god.
Okay, I guess we just have to go back this way through the bridge. Raccoon City. Raccoon City of the ocean.
Okay, there's this I'm reading this list of fun facts or whatever, and the date is listed as yesterday, October 15th, 2018. It says, 16 years ago today, Google was used as a verb for the first time ever in a TV show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Just Google it.
I like how it assumes you wouldn't know what Buffy the Vampire Slayer is. I've never seen the show, but hasn't everyone heard of it?
Yes.
But no, everyone's heard of Google, but Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that was so old, no one remembers that. The Pillsbury Doughboy's real name is Poppin' Fresh. I'm pretty sure his name is Trevor Goldstein, but that's his,
So that's his club name.
Well, no, his club name is the Pillsbury Doughboy, but Poppin' Fresh is his acting name, what's that called?
Professional stage name?
Professional stage name, yes. Yeah, because they say, or they used to say, Poppin' Fresh dough. But yeah. Oscar the Grouch was originally orange.
Well, then
Jim Henson wanted him to be magenta.
And then he died.
Yes, they made him green after he died. Wow. The surface area of Russia is slightly larger than that of the surface area of Pluto. People say it should still be a planet. Piece of shit monsters ate my Hassan. I thought it said those piece of shit monsters ate my Haitian friend.
Gonna run out of ammo. If only I could scan places for more ammo. Whoa, illegal. I guess that's all that's in here. called shit stands.
That's what you wanted to scan.
It's privacy, damn it. Easy, bro. There's nothing. Ding ding.
Insert crest to gain shotgun. What did it say?
Whoa. Wilhelm or something? Hey there, Melty.
He's got bone spurs, okay.
Whoa. He's got bone claws like Wolverine did. Like, use this to look at the map. Okay, so we gotta go to the lower cabins. We'd be like swaying a lot more because, you know, we're just adrift. So go back to the elevator, lower cabins, and then we get some progress.
Oh, are you coming in?
Bitch. Let's see.
Yeah, just like Twitter, I don't like receiving like large numbers of messages at a time. So basically, what I do is I mainly check the electronic barbecue and my own server. Yeah, like the electronic barbecue and RockMan Sump are like the channels that I have set to like actually notify me when there's a new message. Those are the ones that I check. But like the other channels that I'm in, like I don't like I hardly ever check them.
Not so much.
Like,
The fridge.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to name names or anything, but like all the other channels I'm in, like they have so many different like, I mean, all the other, what's the proper terminology?
Groups.
Did you see that? Yes, I did. That was classic Florida man. No, servers. These are called servers, and then within the server you can make different channels, and like a lot of people have like many different channels, and on the one hand it's like, well, at least it's good to know like where to post certain things, but yeah, having too many channels, it just gets so damn cluttered. I guess, is kind of my thing. And I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 channels, but one of them is just for stream announcements saying, hey, I'm live. One of them is for posting videos. One of them is our private race channel for Mega Man 2, which isn't used very often. So, like, normally we put funny stuff in funny and food stuff in food, and then everything else goes in general. And like I said, I don't think mine is too cluttered, so I hope everyone enjoys my server that's in it. I try not to make too many messages, personally. And sometimes there's a lot of messages on the barbecue, but I do check it.
Let's see.
And yeah, like, when Song asked me to set up her Discord for her, I put her into RockMan Sump, and I put her into the Electronic Barbecue. And also, Doom has a server, but he hardly ever uses it, so it's like, that's fine. It's like, yeah, Lizard, I can see you're in Cobra's server, which he never uses. You're in Doom's server, which he never uses. And then, obviously, RockMan Sump Electron Barbecue.
Cool as fuck.
But now that Song is working that job at the library, Discord is a good way for us to communicate.
Opera House.
Because she can put that on the library computers, and it's less intrusive than Skype.
Vacation.
And so Song and I can just text chat to each other in Discord while she's at work, and you know, if she's busy working, she can't answer, but okay, if anyone's watching the past broadcast, you can't see the text on the bottom. It says, Florida, you must have more problems than we thought if people are molesting the alligators. Yes. It might be a little too much, so don't worry, I just put it on a stream where everyone can see it there. I think it's fine. See, I just got a Discord message right now. But yeah, when I'm on my computer, which is, you know, most of the time, I almost always have Skype open and Discord and Twitter. So what is this one now? Breaking news, Florida Gator possible ISIS ties.
That's why I needed to be molested.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's my movie night channel where I keep hyping up the Blues Brothers next Sunday. Okay, by the way, Lizard, to be clear, I'm going to be streaming tonight a Portal 2 timed run, and then once I beat the game, which will be at about 10 o'clock Central, I'm going to show on-stream pictures from my trip to Song, mostly food pictures. So if you want to see pictures, it'll be at about 10 o'clock Central tonight during my stream. And then after that, I might post a couple more in my Discord later. That's
Sorry, Sadie's ball.
yeah. Well, that's my plan. So, and then I will probably be streaming something Thursday evening, but I haven't decided what yet. Since Song's at work, she's going to have to change her stream times. I don't know if I'm going to be changing my stream times or what. I might, but I'm probably going to stick to Monday and Wednesday. This week was just kind of unusual because coming back from a trip, I decided to do Tuesday and Thursday since Song isn't. And, of course, Ratmus will continue this game next Tuesday. Is this more Umbrella stuff? Are we going to be able to finish this chapter or what?
I hope so. Just okay. I think I can upgrade something.
I mean, if you don't, you can save any time, so it's not like it's too much of a problem, right? Did that gun say she was a member of STARS?
Yes. Allows for more capacity.
Gotta love those submarine sounds.
And those sandwiches. So,
Smoke is playing some weird VR game. Look at that.
I posted a note here.
Just kidding, look at this.
King.
This is the emergency communication room. No one gets in here. Don't even think of getting in here without stealing my key. Friendly neighborhood comms officer, aka Spider-Man.
Sadie slept in.
Whoa, someone... Apparently I had favorited billiards as a game on Twitch, and there's actually somebody streaming right now a live stream of like actual pool on a pool table. That is awesome. I love watching pool. Beat Saber is lightsaber guitar hero thing. Huh.
Oops, I was looking at my phone, didn't know what to call it anymore.
I mean, pool is sort of like... Pool to me is sort of like how pinball is for DK and Steffi. Like, I'm not really good at playing pool in real life, but I freaking love playing it. I mean, well, DK and Steffi are pretty good at playing pinball. Probably much better than I am at playing pool, but you get the idea. They're not like super pros like Burrs or whoever.
Oh.
What the? Are there ghosts talking to you now? That'd be awesome, Lizard. We could play pool together.
Shit.
What the hell?
They have a projectile.
I've played pool a lot with Ratmus. We've played with our cousin and her husband, and I got to play with Song when we went to Wisconsin Dells last year. Yeah, we're pretty terrible at it, but I've always loved playing pool. I don't know if you remember, I may have told this story before, but when I graduated 8th grade, I used the money I got to buy a pool table, which we put in our basement. And of course, me and Ratmus, not only, I mean, like I said, we liked playing pool, but like we were teenagers, we didn't really take care of the pool table. We really kind of wrecked it, and then the whole basement flooded. And
yeah, it was just destroyed at that point.
the pool table got destroyed in the flood, but I mean, it was really kind of wrecked before that because we were just a bunch of stupid teenagers who didn't take care of it, and like
Sleeping on it.
sleeping on it, doing trick shots off of it, breaking windows,
Breaking promises.
But it's like, if I was an adult who owned a home, who had like, a high-paying job, like I would love to like one day get a pool table again and actually take care of it. I don't know if that's ever going to happen though. But whenever I go on vacation to like places that have pool tables, or me and Ratmus and our cousin, we used to go to Brunswick just to play pool sometimes. Mayday. I don't know if I should open this. Oh, what the? It's like, why are you so surprised? It was obvious that's what was going to happen. Oh god, this is going to go well. Does that have like a shield built into it? Whoa, that explosion did nothing. This doesn't look good.
Where else can? Like bullets.
I need like more powerful weapons. That kind of stunned him at least. Yeah, stun him and then kick his fat slob right in the gut. Oh boy. That's what you wanted to do, right? It's weird how like when she does that kicking thing, when she starts it, it looks like she's gonna like knife it with her hand, but then like that just misses and she goes full around and then kicks it. I would run. Surprisingly didn't do much. I still have Run, Jill, run. Run your sexy, sexy ass.
Just have to think of the herbs when they happen.
Hide by that coffee maker. Whoa. Just wants to give you a hug. What is that thing on the floor? It looks like somebody set a trap.
Oh no.
Like, normally don't they dissolve? Like, check out the upstairs. Run away, jump somewhere. Just wait for everyone to calmly come up the stairs and then reload when you need to shoot that thing. Kick him right in his face / gut. Giblets. Kick him right in the giblets. That's a word. Oh god, I thought you could jump off this balcony, but no. Dead fucking end. What about any way to go over there? Where the exit sign is? There's your partner who's clearly not helping. I wonder, has Bunny Tails played this game? she'd be into. You like have to kill this guy?
I guess
It's
so.
just taking forever. Welcome back, Lizard. Do you know if Bunny ever streamed this game? I'm gonna die after all this time of Is that what they are? Leeches? More snake. Did somebody just say wasted? Did she like raid Doom or something? Let me see. Oh, Steffi Pie. Nice, nice.
Apparently, yeah, it's a bear trap.
For trapping bears in a hotel lobby. Yeah, because the first person I followed was Sarah Gracie, and from her chat I found Kodoom, and then obviously from when he started streaming more, from him I found a lot more other people like Chirp and Steffi. I can't remember exactly how I found Smokealoke, if it was through somebody or what. Is this ever gonna end? Oh my god, did you kill 150 enemies already? Are you supposed to be looking for a key?
I figured I just have to kill this guy.
Maybe he has the key. I guess. But yeah, that was defeating 150 enemies. I mean, we don't necessarily have to be in a hurry because, like, Song is not streaming after dinner, and I mean, I'm streaming, but later.
I have no weapons anymore.
I saw on Reddit. And Ratmus is fucked. Maybe I'll have to look up.
Use the gas cylinders the way I did.
Wow, yeah, I remember the names PDP and McBriarty from like the early days of CRL, but you know, like I never really watched them. But yeah, like, I think, because I was watching a lot of Let's Plays on YouTube, and somehow, like, YouTube, you know, told me that Twitch existed, and, like, some people who were on YouTube were doing on Twitch, and I went to Twitch, and I was like, oh, what is this? Who cares? And, like, I made an account, but I didn't really watch anyone. Like, I made an account, and then I didn't watch anyone for a long time, and then I guess one day I was bored or something, and I was like, maybe I should check out that Twitch thing again. It's really annoyingly loud while I'm trying to tell a story. So it was November of 2013, or October or November of 2013, I decided maybe I should give Twitch another try and take a look at it. And the first thing I found was Sarah Gracie playing Majora's Mask. So like that was the first stream that I really like watched and interacted with, was Sarah playing Majora's Mask. And obviously, I'm sure I've mentioned that before, but I should. Alright, I am going to look at a walkthrough just so, because Ratmus horribly died, and we can see maybe what the hell we're supposed to do here. Because we want to end soon for dinner. If this fucking thing would. Resident Evil Revelations. FAQs. Episode 3, The Ghost of Velcro. Okay, was this like mini chapter 1 or mini chapter 2?
You look stronger than.
Are you waiting for an elevator?
No. I think I did that one, maybe.
Did you get to a heliport?
No, oh, yeah, that one happened.
Okay, so let's get past all this. Are you trying to find the comm room key?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's in that room he was in, but I felt like you had to fight him, you know.
I need help.
I can't even figure out where the hell you are. It's like, did you do a puzzle?
Here's the.
Let's see. There are several red explosive canisters around the area. Be sure you look at where they are located. Whoa, hey Bunny, we were just talking about you. Were you lurking or something? I'm gonna lower this volume again because it's really annoying me. Okay. This is Resident Evil Revelations, the PS4 version. Have you ever played this game?
You're talking to her.
I'm talking to Bunny. I know you haven't played it.
Let me make sure.
We're kind of stuck here, and so I'm trying to look up what the hell to do. Okay, so there's explosive canisters, so I'm assuming that this is the area it's talking about. Boss, Skag Dead. That sounds like what we're fighting. You played it a couple years ago. So yeah, we don't want story spoilers, but anything else is fine. Okay, be sure to defeat the Skag Dead, Jill will have to damage him very heavily. Well, no shit. Yeah, it says stun him with the explosive stuff and then run up and melee him. It's like that's what you've been trying to do. But I guess you just really have to do it better. Use hand grenades as well. Once you've used all of your grenades and all of the red canisters, then you'll have to switch to your guns. His weak point is the head of the remaining half of the actual officer's body, so like the human head part.
Okay, that's what I was aiming for anyway.
Shoot that area and he will eventually get stunned and melee him again. Okay, here's a tip. You know that part where you can jump over the thing near the coffee maker?
Yeah.
It suggests like hopping back and forth over that, so he'll have to like hobble over to the other side. And yes, once he's dead, he'll drop the key that you need. So yes, this is just really, yeah, like Ratmus has struggled and died to this boss already, so it seems like this just really sucks, this part. And you should totally have 13 handprints by now, according to this, but... Alright, so assuming you manage to defeat this asshole and get the key, then you go to the communications room and do a puzzle, and then there's a little bit more and then the end of the episode. But I don't know, you just... Once you beat this boss, you might just want to stop there. Assuming you do beat the boss. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like... After like 5 or 10 minutes and Ratmus ran out of ammo and we were like, what the hell? And then he died.
He like also sets up these traps.
There's traps. But yeah, since I started streaming back in 2014, every October Ratmus has streamed Resident Evil games, you know, for Halloween. Sadie. So like, Ratmus did Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Code Veronica. Resident Evil 1 was 2014. Resident Evil 2 was 2015. Resident Evil 3 was 2016. Then 2017, I think we did Code Veronica and Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Ratmus bought this game.
Oh, shit.
It's probably on sale, right?
Yeah.
Ratmus bought this game to stream this year. Also, we also did Resident Evil 5, but like not during October. We did it kind of as like a special. And of course, I've done Resident Evil 4 many times. I'm reading the back of the box right now because this is the physical copy, and it says, trapped on an abandoned cruise ship. So it was a cruise ship. Yeah, I don't know if you'd call it a marathon.
Would you call it a comeback, though?
We haven't streamed Resident Evil 6, and I'm sure we never will. The other games that we could do... Well, there's a bunch of other games we could do. Ratmus bought this game called Resident Evil 1.5, which is like the beta version of Resident Evil 2 that was not meant for release, that somebody put on a disc.
Whoops. What did I do?
You hit this button.
Just hit X again or the button again?
This again. It's like the Xbox button. You're already dead. There was also those 2 rail shooter games on Wii that I don't think we streamed those. No, I don't think we did. I don't know. The other thing is that when I say we did Resident Evil 1 and 2, we did the GameCube versions of those games. So, like, we could stream the original PlayStation version of Resident Evil 1 with the horrible dialogue, which I think would be hilarious.
Hi, Bunny, if I didn't already say that, I've been dealing with a lot of bullshit. How there's rifle ammo, but I don't have a rifle.
It's called riffle ammo, okay?
It's called...
The next time RockMan and Ratmus will be streaming this game will be, again, next Tuesday afternoon. Sadie will not stop moaning for whatever reason.
Been traumatized.
Sadie's moaning is traumatizing me. Did you ever think of that?
Me up to the ball.
And it's so dumb how it's like, oh, what's that banging? It's clearly a monster. Oh, let's let him in. I mean, I guess we have to because he has the key, but how do you know that? You should just let your partner, horribly die.
That's what I'm trying to do.
What else? It's like, I don't know, you think like if you die on this attempt or if you succeed at this attempt, then we should just end it there?
Yeah.
We are going to order Chinese food for dinner, if you guys didn't hear that. And I'm kind of starting to get hungry.
So he's already hungry.
Well, Resident Evil 1.5 was... They started making Resident Evil 2, they got halfway through it, and then they decided to like scrap it and change it. So Resident Evil 5 has Leon in it, right?
Yeah,
But it has another person instead of Claire Redfield.
yeah.
So it's Leon and somebody else.
Woof. Take me out now.
Obviously, the Chinese food is to celebrate, me and Ratmus seeing each other again after 3 weeks. No, it's actually because we're watching the season premiere of Arrow, which we're kind of looking forward to. And it's like, why not get Chinese food? Chinese food is awesome. While I was with Song, I had Japanese food, not Chinese food. The Japanese place by Song is really, really good. I mean, I've said that a lot. Oh, speaking of which, Bunny, I don't know if you've heard, but I was for the last 2 weeks I was visiting Song, and tonight in the evening I don't know if you can be there or not, but I'll be doing a timed Portal 2 run, and then after that's done I'll be showing some pictures of my trip, mainly food pictures, but some other pictures as well for my trip to visit Song. Obviously not pictures of me. If you miss it and you want to see the pictures, you can always watch the end of the VOD later.
Miss it.
Or maybe you'd just rather not listen to maybe you'd just rather not listen to RockMan blab on and on about food.
Shut up, Sadie.
Seriously.
We'll die another day.
What is that? Shit. Let me look at the trophies. Oh, okay. Apparently, as I said, this boss is called a Skag Dead, and apparently he has an instant death attack, and you evaded it. So good job, Ratmus.
Well intentional.
Nice. I'm always up for Italian food as well. Chicken parm. Fettuccine Alfredo. Those are stuff that I like a lot. Song has taken me a couple times to an Italian restaurant by her house, but we didn't go this time. Yep. Gotta love those instant death attacks. Always fair, right? Yes.
Always kosher.
Calzone's so good it makes you want to punch yo mama.
It's a great thing a priest told me.
I've never actually had a calzone. Spoilers. Yeah, be sure and scan that guy, while you're in total danger of instant death.
It's okay, I got, Parker.
I thought you said that's okay. I got Parkinson's. Yeah, this boss it's ridiculous. It's like, how about having whatever happened to having bosses have a visible life meter? That'd be nice.
Whatever happened to them not being complete assholes?
That too.
Like, it's bad enough there's as many, other monsters as there are.
Yeah, it's like, this boss has insane amounts of health. He sets traps, he has instant death techniques, plus there's like a million other random enemies you have to deal with. It's not a fun situation.
Sticky situation.
This is like the first, I guess you could call this a difficulty spike in the game for sure. Limited ammo. Resident Evil 5 has situations like this, but I feel like they're not as bad in that game. Because I don't think the enemies had as much health as this asshole does. And also in Resident Evil 5, you and your partner probably work a lot better than in this game. It is a fucking 3DS game to begin with.
Holy shit, is he dead?
Oh my god. And then you get killed by a random enemy. G fucking G, Ratmus.
Saving, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Once again, I apologize that the dialogue is inaudible and the combat sounds are so loud. Alright, please find the door and go in it and move on, and then we can save and be done with this. She's the master of unscrewing.
Okay, so I got one shot of this. We're going to the bridge.
Oh, Lizard, yes. I'm going to be showing that soon on a movie night. Let's see what this says. It says take it to the deck, but it's talking about getting a handprint. Well, don't you, like, need ammo badly?
Yeah.
It says when you get to the guest cabin, do not take any of the ammo or items in the guest cabin. Leave it all there. Jill will need it later. It's like, don't you need it now? Wherever the promenade is, it says use the light buoy key to unlock the single iron door across from the cafe.
Okay, so I didn't do that yet.
Okay, actually, basically unlocking some doors with this key is going to end the episode anyway, so I guess
Just do that.
we'll finish up this episode 3, and then we'll end the stream there, and Ratmus and I will have dinner probably at 5:30 or 6 by the time we get the food, but that's fine, I guess.
These assholes are just dead.
They're in pain. I don't think we're gonna raid anyone. Arson was playing Smash Brothers. I don't know what he's doing now. I have another person who's streaming Resident Evil 4. And Smoke is doing that crazy game. But yeah, we're probably not gonna raid anyone. We're probably just gonna end. And then I'm supposed to be streaming later tonight, as I said, so.
Opened that door and got that case. Just going back the way I went, and that guy scared me.
Once you go to the promenade in the Grand Hall.
Okay, so this is the right way.
Damn it, Jill.
Damn it, Jill, stop whispering. Like inner monologue or something.
Hello?
Just love how much time that door takes. Even more doors.
watertight doors.
What's this? Another door?
Raymond! Looks like you both were too late. What are you talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Both of you. Look,
Look, it's Hunk.
Infamous thing.
It was a giant piece of tofu.
Wishes he was
What are you talking about? What is this, CTU?
Yes.
It's fucking VSAA. The T-Abyss virus?
When Tyr sold out to the Abyss, spills his coffee on himself. Mutated sea bass.
He's fine with it. Whoa! Oh my god, it's who is that guy?
So this is our man. I knew it was Veltro.
I knew it was Velcro.
Abandoned hope all
Whoa!
Send a team to Valcoin and Rock.
You Devil May Cry?
Something linked to this ship, Brian.
Yes, I read it. I'll send Quinn and Keith.
What?
You two, get ready to
What? We're IT nerds. We don't go out in the field and fight zombies.
I got a nervous trigger finger.
He's sending his two best agents, clearly.
His most expendable ones.
That's why that O'Brien guy just seems like a total traitor to me.
Yes. Make the Bravo team look like fucking John Connor.
Finding a ship at sea is like finding a needle in a haystack.
No kidding. But that still doesn't solve our problem. Hey, are you even listening?
We'll find you.
Do I ever listen?
I promise.
I'll find Jill. Like that's like 90% of the things that Chris does in any game is find Jill. The ghosts of Velcro. Where's my trophy daddy, bitch? Thank you. We'll find you, Jill.
Ooh.
Oh, you get a special gun for that?
Apparently. See.
Alright. That's the end of the stream, everyone. Thanks for watching.
What do you think of this game?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's like just fine. The lowest Veltro.
I mean, it might be better if, like, we could, play it together co-op.
Yeah.
Close application. Okay. No. Help you eject the disk is a good question.
Options there. Right?
Anyone who's familiar with PS4, how do we eject the disc? Because this is a disc game.
Options menu.
Nope, that started the game again.
Oh god! Good to see you guys, Bunny and Lizard.
Option. No. Close Okay, remove disk. Okay, I guess I found it.
Yay, it's disk ejecting simulator. I think they paid like $16 for this.
And by the way, I did that thing. Sorry. Holy shit, Crime Fox! I saw you lurking. I don't.
Did you just solve your own murder?
Did you just solve your own murder? No, I was gonna say that there's that thing going around with the PS4 where you need to set your messages to private so your console doesn't get bricked. I did that, but then I heard that Sony fixed that problem anyways. Anyways, thanks for watching Crime Fox. I'll be streaming Portal 2 later tonight. Ratmus will continue this game next Tuesday afternoon. And we gotta go. We should be eating dinner by now. We haven't even ordered the Chinese food, so again, thanks for watching. Bye. No raid.